Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana if you're new here. I am an NPC and OCB bikini athlete and I am 11 weeks post-show. It is now the week of Thanksgiving, so it's absolutely bonkers that it's already the end of November. Like, where the heck has this year gone? But a little update. It's been 11 weeks and I've been sitting at about 20 pounds above my lowest stage weight, which I was definitely really hesitant and resistant to see the scale go up. As you may have heard in my last video, I was really hoping to stay around 135, so that's more of like 15 pounds above stage weight. But now that I'm around 142, I'm actually really surprised at how my body is looking. When doing comparisons, I'll pop that up here. I'm looking fairly close to how I was looking during prep, and the change from my last reverse is sky high. Like, seeing how the weight is distributed differently, how the fat is distributed differently is just mind-blowing. This reverse has definitely been different in terms of mindset, execution, support. So I think that clearly shows in the pictures, and it just shows that the scale doesn't mean anything. My body has changed over time. I've developed more muscle and it's just a number. From my check-in last week to this week, I put on 2 pounds, which could be due to ovulation, but it was really cool that we're also taking tape measurements because I could see that my waist hadn't really increased and it was on my glutes. I know I can put 2 pounds of muscle in 1 week, but it's still nice to know that I'm building more of that hourglass shape. For those of you who aren't familiar and just want some metrics to put things in perspective, I am 5'4", I turned 31 next month, which is also crazy, and my lowest stage weight was around 121 this season. Currently around 143. That's what I weighed in for today, but my check-in was at 142. And I am eating just over 2,000 calories, which has been really nice. Oh, and I've had 2 regular cycles, so expecting the third to be coming in, I think, 2 weeks. So everything is just moving and grooving. We got blood work done at the end of October, and those came out really great. My thyroid levels were better than they were before I started prep, so that's really exciting to see, and Claire's just really happy with where my hormones are at right now. I had taken an Enjoy gut health test, so those results should be coming back, and I'm excited to share those with you to see what might be going on inside and if we're going to make any changes to my diet, but still on a macro plan, which has been really helpful because I can just be flexible with my eating if I want, but I do have a few staple meals that I have every day. So I think I'll show you guys what those are, and I make sure to leave room for other foods. And I think that's really helped my relationship with food, just my mindset overall. This reverse has been a lot better. Corey and I have been reflecting on how prep is really hard for relationships, and it's especially straining and a lot of pressure for him to see me go through these different restrictive and overeating cycles. But we both agree that I'm improving and learning and growing each time, and I think the next prep is going to be even better, so I'm excited for when that time comes. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sitting at the gym, so I'm gonna go in, hit some legs. I have been nursing like a little bit of delt pain. This had first flared up during prep, and then we adjusted some movements and it fixed itself, but I think I need to schedule an appointment with my massage therapist because it's been a week of laying low on upper body movements and it's still feeling a bit irritated, so I'm gonna go hit some legs, grow some glutes, but I'll check in with you guys soon. Hi again. It's actually been about a week since I recorded that intro, and it's Thanksgiving week, so just time got away from me, but here I am following through. This morning I trained legs for, well, it was the first time I trained in 3 or 4 days. The other day I was showering and I somehow pulled something in my neck and it just hurt to tilt my head back to rinse my hair, so that's super fun. Getting old is super fun. Just doing regular life things and you get hurt. So I took a few days off and today was my first day back in the gym and it actually felt pretty good. I'm staying away from upper body and just focusing on some lower body as I'm easing back in. So I think that's definitely helping. I think just getting into the gym and moving my body has also helped. Just I'm less stiff because I'm just moving around, you know? As I mentioned, it was Thanksgiving week. We went over to Corey's Nan's house for Thanksgiving and she made an incredible spread. The turkey was so good and of course, you know, I loaded up on that protein. Last year was actually my first year trying green bean casserole and having sweet potato casserole with marshmallows on top, and like no wonder America's fat, but also like holy heck, they are so good. I love the little crispy onions on top of the green bean casserole. I know Thanksgiving is all about that turkey, but people don't give the sides enough credit. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Thanksgiving dish is. I also made a bomb maple pecan bourbon pumpkin pie, and thankfully everyone ate that up, so we didn't have any leftovers of that to bring home. With Thanksgiving, I did take an intuitive day, and then yesterday we also had a movie date, so I was a little off track yesterday, but today is Saturday, got my training in, and we are back to regular scheduled programming. I'm excited to show you guys what I eat every day. That are my staples, and like I mentioned, I leave a little bit of room for some snacks, so you'll see in the next clips what I usually have. But I am pretty hungry after training and I just went and got groceries, so it's just time to eat. I went over to my parents' house and they had just made these with their friends. This is called jong. It is a sticky rice concoction wrapped in, I think these are banana leaves, and there's also usually a salted egg yolk in there, maybe a chestnut, some beans, and some meats. So usually I have soup dumplings as one of my snacks midday, but I'm hungry, so we're gonna break into this now. I grew up eating these, so it's always really exciting when we have some fresh ones at home. So you take a bunch of banana leaves and you add the sticky rice in there. It's not cooked when you add it in. After you add in all the fillings, then you wrap it up and it gets boiled or steamed in a big pot. Cheers! It's so freaking good. And after a hard leg day, it's the perfect carb re-up. You can see little peanuts. So good. I'm gonna focus on my drive home now. It's awesome that it comes like in this little portable handheld wrapper. But I'll see you guys for my next meal once I'm settled back home. Now that I am home and showered and groceries are put away, let's make my usual first meal, but now today is my second meal. This might seem like a weird combination to most, but I've been really enjoying it. It's palatable for me, and I love all the little micronutrients that I'm getting in this meal. So I start off with a base of cauliflower rice. I just throw this in the microwave. So it's super easy to make. cauliflower is low carb but high in volume, so having a low carb meal now gives me more flexibility for the rest of my day. To my cauliflower, I add some pink Himalayan sea salts. And then for a nice little boost of protein, I add in the farm-fed apple pie. It's so good. Don't forget to use code Diana for a little discount, but I just ran out, so we're using Dippin' Dots. I tried using the s'mores flavor in this one time and it just did not mix well. I need to give it another chance to see if it's just based on what I'm making or if the s'mores just isn't as good. I don't know. Let me know if you've tried it and if I just need to give it another chance. But I add in a scoop of this whey protein. I think the peanut butter and the cookies and cream are also going to be really good combinations in this. Just trying to go through the other proteins I have first, but I'm excited to try these in my cauliflower breakfast next. Then we'll give this a good mix. The heat and moisture from the cauliflower is enough to get the protein powder mixed in. After I've given that a good little mix, I add in some walnuts. Walnuts are great for getting in some healthy omega-3s. I also add in frozen pomegranates and frozen blueberries for a boost of micronutrients. And because we are in improvement season and we're all about living in balance, I add some chocolate chips to this as well. So here we have one of my staples that I've been having basically every day since post-show. It's got a lot of micronutrients, a load of protein, and a little bit of sweetness with the chocolate. I know it may seem a little weird, but I've come to really like this combination of foods, so it's what works for me. This also packs really well. I make it ahead of time and bring it to work if I'm heading into the office. So speaking of office, it's time to get some work done. So I'm gonna go enjoy this and I'll see you guys in a little bit for lunch. Hello again, I'm getting hungry, so I put together my lunch salad. Here I have a whole bunch of iceberg lettuce, a little bit of coleslaw mix, so we've got cabbages of different colors and some carrots. And then I also top it with banana peppers, cottage cheese for a little bit of creaminess and more protein, cut up deli turkey, a slice of pepper jack, and then a little drizzle of skinny balsamic vinaigrette. So this is a meal that I look forward to all the time, and just with the rest of my meals during improvement season, I'm able to eat the same thing every day, which is really boring for Corey, but I just eat the same thing every day because I find foods that are really palatable and that I enjoy. So one easy protein source for me is deli meat. There's no cooking involved, you just gotta take it out of the fridge and it's ready to go. So having that in my meals just makes things easier in the middle of the day when I'm busy with work and trying to focus and not take too much time for food prep. This is definitely inspired by the trending sub in a tub that people were getting from Jersey Mike's, and that was happening when I was in prep, so it's like, oh, I love subs and I love salads, but you couldn't have that. But now that I'm in improvement season, I can have it every day. So I'm gonna have some of this and I'll catch you guys for my next meal. It's time for a little dark chocolate snack. Dark chocolate is good for your health and your soul. Cheers. Time for another big salad. Now I have my daily taco salad. I just cooked up this ground beef. I think you can see that it's still got a little steam going on. So we have some more iceberg lettuce, more cabbage / coleslaw mix, the ground beef, and then I also have some salsa and Greek yogurt in there for my dressing, topped with a little bit of Doritos for fun crunch. So I've really been enjoying this meal. It's a good balance of fats and proteins and keeps things fun with having the Doritos on top. This improvement season, I'm trying to not feel restricted, so my meals just consist of foods I enjoy in light moderation. After I enjoy this, I'll also show you what my dessert looks like. We are back for my final meal of the day, which is a big ass yogurt bowl. I have some Faye yogurt in here, a little sprinkle of Accent Sledge protein for a little bit of extra protein, but also just to help sweeten up the yogurt. And then I've got frozen blueberries, frozen cherries for micronutrients, and more walnuts for omega-3s. I'm pretty sure I've showed you guys this bowl before, this yogurt bowl, and this bowl I painted, but that's what I usually have in a day. I'll start with my cauliflower bowl and then have my 2 big salads and a yogurt bowl, and then that also gives me enough carbs, fats, and proteins to just have a little snack like these. So I know earlier I showed you the little Chinese zhong that my family made, but usually on a normal day I'll have Trader Joe's soup dumplings as one of my snacks, and then if I have enough carbs left, I'll maybe have another protein snack like a protein bar or a protein brownie, and if I have a little more carbs left in the day, then I'll have a few bites of ice cream. But it's been really nice to just have the flexibility to have these big staple meals that I really enjoy. They're really palatable and are foods I enjoy. And I also just give myself enough room to be able to go out and have a quick treat if I need it, or if I'm just too busy to be able to make something more wholesome. So that's what I've been eating. We are now 12 weeks post-show and it's almost my birthday, which is crazy. It was really weird this year having Thanksgiving so late in November, but yeah, this year has just flown by. It's been amazing sharing my journey with you guys, and thank you for being here, being along this journey with me. I'm excited to see how this improvement season continues to progress and what the new year brings, but let me know in the comments what kind of content would be helpful for you as I'm in my improvement season. If you guys want more workout content, more food content, let me know so I can make videos that are fun for me and fun for you guys to watch. So thanks again. I'm gonna go enjoy my yogurt bowl, and we just started watching the show Shoot. It's on Apple TV with Jason Segel. I think it's called Sinking, something like that. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the little notes, but it's really good. So we're gonna go watch that, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget, growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.